Hi everyone, my name is Sonali. I'm from New Jersey and I live in Mumbai. And I have a physical disability that doesn't allow me to climb steps or stairs. And so whenever I would go out in the city, I would have to call a venue ahead of time and find out whether there was any steps or stairs at the entrance. And I would also look up on Google Images. I would do a lot of, research, I guess, before I would go somewhere. And sometimes that information was accurate and I could easily get in, or I'd find an accessible route. And sometimes it wasn't accurate. And I would either have to go home or, be carried up in a wheelchair, which I don't always enjoy doing. So I felt really frustrated by that process because I felt that I was spending a fair amount of time, looking up this information, and sometimes it was available to me and sometimes it was inaccurate, and it just felt unfair, and I felt disappointed when I wasn't able to participate in whatever social event I was going for. So I decided to create a petition on change.org addressing Book My Show, which is one of India's largest online ticketing platforms for various sources of entertainment, like concerts and plays and shows. So I asked Book My Show to display wheelchair accessible information on their website and their app so that I could know before I'd go. And that was the hashtag I used, hashtag know before you go. So I felt that information should be available to me before I would decide on, whether I join my friends for plans or make plans with friends to go somewhere. And Book My Show eventually did respond to the petition and agreed that this was an area that required more attention. And they did end up updating some of the seating charts and would say which seats, say in a movie theater, are wheelchair accessible. But I still feel like there is a lot more work to be done, and this is just one step in the right direction. And as I was, doing this, I realized that this is also applicable to families with strollers and elderly people who have difficulty climbing stairs, or dealing with places that don't have elevators or lifts, and so it reaches a wider audience. And my main goal in doing this is also to create more inclusive social spaces for young people with disabilities, because I think socialization is a huge part of a person's development, and I see that in the city, in the people that I've met that do face physical issues with getting around. They are shut out from a lot of social spaces, be it restaurants or bars or movie theaters, what have you. So that is my main intention, and that I do hope to do more work in that area to create more inclusive social spaces.